people? Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work and your health and strength is good out there. Now, to you Steam Deck fans again. Sitting here reading up on this article here. And the question is the Activision Blizzard deal good for Steam Deck? I think it is, but I think I think Game Pass is on the heel of Steam, and I think Game Pass will Game Pass will be the only like subscription service, because Game Pass is just moving at a fast pace, So this Activision Blizzard deal really solidified Microsoft. Game Pass, and Game Pass is no joke. So the only thing PC gamers is gonna know when it comes to subscription service is Game Pass. Listen to this. It says here, is Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal good news for Steam Deck? It says Microsoft's big bet. It says here, Microsoft has been on something of a buying spree lately, and its latest purchase of the beleaguered developer Activision Blizzard has been its most surprising and controversial acquisition yet. It's not just about the number involved, though the cash 68.7 billion, say 70, price tag is certainly eye-catching, or what the implications are about buying a company that currently mired in scandals and facing several lawsuits. What got a lot of people talking is what the impact of an acquisition of this size will do to the gaming landscape. Activision Blizzard has a huge library of some of the biggest titles in gaming, including Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Diablo, and of course StarCraft. And the idea that these franchise could one day be exclusive to Microsoft platform has got some people worried. The repercussions are already being felt, with Sony shares falling after the news. Then the editor says, I personally think that big acquisition like this are bad for gaming. It reduces competition and consumer choices, especially if Sony and Nintendo follow suit. What we don't want to end up with is one company owning most of game developers. But if you go back to the Sony versus PlayStation versus N64, PlayStation was doing the same exact thing. So I think people are just complaining just to be complaining. But anyway, it says here, they're also feeling that while Nintendo and Sony have grown and developed many of their first-party studios organically, which also acquired third-party studios, of course, Microsoft has taken more of a pay-to-win approach by buying up existing studios to help them fill in the gaps in its first-party output, which was pretty dire during the Xbox One days. See, everybody keep talking about Xbox One. They try to talk about Xbox One like the saying goes, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Xbox One is good. Anyway, it says here, and I can tell by the editor writing this, he's probably a Sony fanboy. But anyway, while it still is not clear what impact this move will have on PlayStation and Switch owners, what does this mean for PC gamers, especially those waiting for Steam Deck handheld consoles? Another subtopic. What this mean for PC gamers? Things are a little more straightforward for PC gamers, as Microsoft is also behind the Windows operating system that powers most of our rigs. It's pretty likely that even if Microsoft made some of Activision Blizzard games exclusive, they would still come to PC. It doesn't affect PC gamers one bit. Anyway, after all, many of its franchises like World of Warcraft and Diablo are either PC only or have long histories with PC gaming. It would be pretty inconceivable for either of those to stop coming to PC. So for many PC gamers, they are not be any immediate changes, bearing any distaste for Microsoft growing dominance over game developers. In fact, it may end up being quite positive for PC gamers. For a start, assuming that Activision Blizzard games will be coming to PC Game Pass, Microsoft's subscription service that has with Xbox Game Pass gives you access to a library of games. Then that will make the service an even better value for PC gamers who have subscribed. Says here, it could also lead to fewer game launches as well, as many Activision Blizzard games use Battle.net launchers. If Microsoft brings those games to Microsoft Store and even Steam, it means one less piece of software to install. That always good. It says here, Microsoft has also been doing a considerable job of launching its games on Steam as well, and that could have some exciting possibilities. What that means is that Game Pass is going to be the main subscription service. Because remember, the last time I read up on Steam, their user base was what, 25 million. But just about a month ago now, Game Pass got 25 million subscribers. So you best believe with this acquisition that the subscribers are going to go up. But anyway, says here what this means for Steam Deck. Okay, says here, this is good for you Steam Deck users. Says here, the Steam Deck is a hotly anticipated handheld gaming console from Valve, the company behind the Steam store, on games like Half-Life. Yeah, that's if Valve can count to 3. Anyway, essentially a handheld gaming PC, the Steam Deck will allow you to play, hopefully, the majority of your Steam library while on the go. While Steam has a huge library of games, there are some noticeable absence, particularly many Activision Blizzard games which are not on the service. So people wanting to play World of Warcraft on Steam Deck would have struggles to play the game. It would be possible, as Valve has said, you can replace the Linux-based OS operating system with Windows, which would then allow you to install Battle.net and play World of Warcraft that way. However, if Microsoft does bring more Activision Blizzard games to Steam, it makes things even easier and could potentially make the Steam Deck library even larger. Woo! Says here, of course, this may not happen. Microsoft may stick with Battle.net for some titles or makes them exclusive to Microsoft Store. After all, Steam is a competitor. Anyway, it says here, has the damage been done? Perhaps the biggest concern about all of this is the controversies dodging Activision Blizzard. Some of the alleged accusations are extremely upsetting and troubling, and that has led to many people boycotting future games from the developer. Now that Microsoft has acquired the company, pending the usual legal paperwork, there may be a chance to address concerns about Activision's Blizzard. Microsoft will certainly have its work cut out, and until it can demonstrate that it has made sweeping positive changes, many PC gamers will continue to give Activision Blizzard a wide berth. And that's the end of the article. And I'm going to leave a link in the description box with this article. So, well, the Microsoft team will bring, first off, you know, the situation with Activision Blizzard, you know, was big. You know, that's why me personally, I never spoke on it. So, because my attitude was like, you know what, let this thing play out in court. So now that Microsoft, actually Activision Blizzard, they were wounded, and I don't think Microsoft, they were just happy with Game Pass and ZeniMax and Bethesda. They probably weren't thinking about Activision Blizzard, but then Activision Blizzard popped up on their radar, and Microsoft, flying like an eagle up in the sky, It's like looked down and saw Activision Blizzard, seeing that they were wounded, and they just swooped in and just snatched them. And the rest, and that now made Game Pass even stronger. So what Activision Blizzard needed was leadership and direction because of so much things that was going on, you know. So what Microsoft is doing now that they got them, is going to bring new leadership and new direction, and to improve work ethics, workflow, habits, stuff like that. And then, like Phil Spencer says, it's not you telling them what to do, is how can we help you. So you best believe that Microsoft is helping Blizzard. In return, Blizzard will do the same for Microsoft and Game Pass. So PC gamers will be fine. Some new changes will be coming. But far as Steam, Game Pass, is on the heels of Steam right now. So, and it's growing. So you best believe with this acquisition that Microsoft just made, is going to be. Like the article says, you can use Microsoft Windows on Steam Deck. So what that is going to do, is going to give Microsoft an advantage, over Steam. But eventually, there's only going to be one subscription service, and that's going to be Game Pass. So Microsoft right now, it's all right now based on the studios that they have. It's all about building it's all about communications. Communication is key right now in all this. With all the studios that Microsoft acquired, communication is key. So PC gamers will be fine. Steam Deck players will be fine. But as time goes on, Game Pass will be asserting itself even more. So yeah. So all is not. It's not all bad like people think it. Like all bad. It's not all bad like how people want to make it out to be. It's not all bad. This is just improving the infrastructure of Game Pass and making it better. So, and there will be some good news coming out of this. Probably Halo 5. Halo 5 will be available for PC gamers, stuff like that. So with this acquisition right now, it's all about communication, leadership, direction, and stuff like that. And Microsoft has the answer. So as time goes on, this deal will start to get the deal will get better. It will get better and better. And give people give all the employees at Activision Blizzard new life. So yeah, because Microsoft, they don't play around when it comes to situations like the situation that happened with Activision Blizzard. Microsoft take that seriously. So you best believe that some new changes is coming to Activision Blizzard. So, but in the long run, they're both going to benefit from this. Whether it's Steam, whether it's Game Pass, they're going to both, and PC gamers or console gamers, they're going to benefit from this. So right now, Microsoft is just is bringing new ideas in and cleaning up the mess that was created, and take Activision Blizzard to new levels and stuff like that. So yeah, the deal is good though. It's a good deal. It's a good deal, and there's a lot of benefits that's going to come out of this. Nothing happens overnight, but with Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard, some new work ethics is going to be introduced. Yeah, and things are going to be better. So yeah, but it's all about communication right now. Communication is the key. And things will move on from there. But other than that, there's another chapter with the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck will be fine. I mean, Steam is Microsoft's competitor, but Game Pass is just asserting itself. With this deal, Game Pass is just asserting itself even more. Anyway, man, that's all I can say on this article, though. But the deal is good. It's not all bad, you know. It's not all bad, you know. I think the game industry should have known that Microsoft was going to make a move like this again, you know. When they made the ZeniMax Bethesda deal, that was a warning shot. So, you know, that should have let you know that, you know, they might buy another studio like this. So Activision Blizzard was having internal issues, and that's not good. So once that happens, Microsoft saw an opening, and they were flying like an eagle. They just looked down and they saw Activision Blizzard. They were wounded, and they just swooped in, snatched them. You know. So yeah, Activision Blizzard was wounded internally, man. So yeah, they needed leadership. They needed direction. You know, things were happening. You know. So yeah, Microsoft answered the call, and so far so good, man. So but the deal it's not all bad like most people want to make it out to be. You know. This was about if you get an opportunity. This deal was about if you get an opportunity, seize it. You know, and that's what they did. They seized it. You know, Microsoft wasn't looking for them. Microsoft weren't looking for them. They popped up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, of course, Phil Spencer said something about evaluating, but for them to even do that, you know, something had to take place. It's not them evaluating Activision Blizzard. No, something had to happen to Activision Blizzard for that to happen. So once that happened, they probably looked at the situation and was like, is it even worth it? And then they realized all the games that Activision Blizzard has, including StarCraft, Diablo, World of Warcraft, and the list goes on. And Call of Duty, of course, and then as that Microsoft was like, yeah, this could help Game Pass a lot. And got him. You know, so yeah, the deal is good, man. So it's not all bad, man. So right now it's all about communication, you know, and bringing new work ethics to Activision Blizzard, so they can be the company that they need to be, you know, under the Microsoft umbrella. So yeah, they'll be fine, man. They'll be fine. I think sometimes people overreact sometimes, especially when it comes to an acquisition like this. People tend to overreact, but you know, Microsoft been in the tech industry for a long time, and they got work ethics and standards and codes and stuff like that the Activision Blizzard employees has to adapt to and has to apply in their work environment. So they'll be fine, and you know, PC gamers will benefit from this. Steam players will benefit from this, and yeah, it's all good, man. So it's not all bad. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is this: leave a link in the description box with this article. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side.